Hello, guys. Good morning. I'm back. It's the Thanksgiving weekend, and yeah, part of the kids in the background. I'm gonna water the plants. I removed the shower bar off, and I just noticed this. This guy has opened all of the flowers. This is the first one that bloomed about a week and a half, or around 2 weeks ago. And I didn't really do a video back then because from what I've been reading, the flower lasts a while. And this is the Brassavola grandiflora. From what I understand, it's Brassavola like nodosa, but like a variety, but they eventually separated it due to some differences in the leaf structure and like the size. But basically, it's the same thing called Lady of the Night. So as you can see, it's on the upper part of my grow tent, closer to the light actually, and the humidity is 66% and 73 Fahrenheit. So during summer, it went up to like even 81 at certain times of the day. Let me take the tag off here. And very happy about this plant. But yeah, from Andy's Orchids, I purchased it in August of last year. So more than a year now with me. They always say this is an easy to grow plant. You know, all the stuff that I've read about and watching YouTube, and it's true. Never had any problems with it. It says here water is moist up to daily. I water this every other day during summer, 4 times a week. So since this is fall to going to winter, I lowered or decreased my watering to around 2 to 3 times a week. I apologize, my son is crying. Temperature intermediate to warm. As you can see, temperatures around 73 at night. It would go down to like 70. And bright light, which is bright here. But again, this is an LED light. It's not as scorching bright as, let's say, if it's outdoors. So from what I know, this plant is from Mexico, South America. And it's also called or famously known as the Lady of the Night. And it's white, and it produces a scent at night, which is true. So when the first flower opened for me, I smelled it, and it smells fresh. And I even called my wife to come up here. It was around 8 in the evening. I called her up here to smell it, just make sure that it's not my imagination. And she said, yeah, it smells good. And it reminded her of the Philippine national flower called sampaguita. Does have that, but it's more citrusy, I guess, in my end for this plant. And what's really cool again is it releases the scent at night, and then during the morning the scent disappears. So I tried to smell it earlier before I did a video, and there's no trace of it. Although the tent does have a scent, yeah, still, because it's in an enclosed area. And so look at the growth here. I will show you a picture of when I receive it, but definitely compared to that, there's a lot of growth. I even placed some long fiber sphagnum moss in between the roots, which eventually was grown in by the roots itself, and I'll be adding more. That's what I've been doing with the orchids. I'm not using like a line. If I can avoid it, I don't use the fishing line. If there's a way to stick a moss in there, that's what I do. All right, and then this one is a leaf, and this is where the spike has grown in, as you can see, and it's a very long spike. Yeah, I have a ruler here, and it's easily 12 inches, a foot long. So that's really cool. Definitely one of a first in my collection where the spike is really that long, and the leaf growth is really nice. More new growth compared to when I received it. And from what I know is this is from Mexico, some parts of South America. And the reason it releases the fragrance at night is to attract the male moth. I forgot what. There's a specific kind of moth, and it mates with the flower, and of course pollinates other Brassavolas in the wild. And just a bit of a close-up here. You can see the petals and the sepals are fused, all white. It's one of those flowers that was at first weird to me because I don't know if it was damaged, if it shouldn't look this way. But since I already have the others all opened up, now I can confirm that's how it looks. Even though there's pictures online, sometimes there's variations depending on the conditions they have, if they're damaged or they were stressed out. Really nice. I don't know what this is called, but it adds to its beauty. And of course, being called Lady of the Night, it's like sort of a frills of a dress or something. So really cool. And yeah, very easy plant to take care of. I'm glad that I went for it during that time. I think it was on sale, or it was just pretty cheap, like less than $20 if I remember it right. And if you're a beginner, I believe this, no, I don't believe it is a great orchid to start with. It's very forgiving. I am a beginner, especially in this kind of care. Again, when I was in the Philippines, I only have like the dendrobiums and just put them on trees and let nature take its course. But of course, in a grow tent, you have more direct care for them to grow better and thrive. And yeah, again, right now I've decreased my watering. It's cooler, but it's more humid, and it's great. So again, it's great to add this to my a list of flowers, or sorry, orchids that has finally bloomed for me. So yeah, just want to show you other orchids that are about to bloom. This is the Arangus punctata. This will be its first time to bloom, but of course this is still a spike, so hopefully it gets to form. This is the Arangus hariotiana. This would be its second year to bloom, so really cool. I think second or third, I forgot, but it's really cool because it's pretty consistent to me, or for me. And this is the Bulbophyllum denisii. I posted about a couple months ago a video of its first bloom, and it bloomed again, as you can see here. Really cool. Again, it looks like an inverted beak, bird beak, with something in there, like it swallowed something. So really cool. Pluritalis striptoranta, always in bloom for me, non-stop, just keeps on blooming. What else? Oh yeah, this is a repeat bloomer, first time bloom for me last year. Dendrobium tannii. So really cool. So what else? Of course, the Lutetia discolor, fall winter bloomer. I have a ton of this. I was able to propagate the mother plant, and I have a main plant out in a northwest facing window. And the Argentata, I just made a video about this, but I don't think I've posted it at this time. Stelis argentata, the silvery Stelis, really cool. A close family member, Stelis adrianae, really cool flowers. So what else? And of course, my new panties doing good. Miranda has a new picture, a bit damaged there, but that's fine. But the rest are looking good. Of course, I have two. This one hasn't really been consistently forming a picture for me. This is the Cebuyanensis ex Hamara. But I think it's getting cooler, so it's starting to form one. But it did form one during summer, but it didn't last long. So I guess this one is one of those that requires cooler temps. Same for this one. This is the Nepenthes ramispina ex Vogelii. This one never produced a picture for me since I got it, but it's one of those things. It's part of the fun of collecting orchids. And Oh yeah, this is the vanilla orchid, which I just repotted in a thick clay pot. I did a video, but I will try to edit it. And yeah, this is the mother plant of the vanilla orchid. I have no room, and it's growing, but of course it's shaded down here, so it's not doing well. So I got a tickly moss ball, and a good way to start. This is the Macody's. What was this? This is not the Macody Sanderiana, and I have some snail problems, I believe. So I'll deal with that. I saw one, and we'll put some more of the sluggo stuff. But yeah, back to this one here before we go. Again, Brassavola, grandiflora, easy to grow plant. Definitely one of those orchids you can add to your great addition to your collection. So that's it, guys. Please hit like and subscribe, and if you have any questions or suggestions, please hit the comments below. Thank you.